Wow, sneak attack.
Welcome in to the show.
We're fucking back,
We're so
baby.
back. We're so back. So back. So this is episode 35.
Yeah.
Guess what was the last one we posted on Spotify?
Episode 31.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correctamundo.
Yeah.
But here we are. Here
Wow.
we are.
I didn't even make it to YouTube. What?
Well, a few of them did.
Okay,
in between
so
there. But
if you're a hardcore listener, we've heard the complaints.
I know. And
I'm so sorry.
Working to fix the problem.
So sorry. We got banned from Spotify because
yeah.
we infiltrated their headquarters and kidnapped the
Joe Rogan. Yeah.
the one and only Joe Rogan.
Yeah,
so
they
we
keep him in the
apologize,
basement.
but we're good now.
No, we're
It was a
all
4-episode ban.
Yes. We stole Joe Rogan and they were like, all right, dude.
Take a couple episodes
You
off.
are not recording for at least 4 episodes. And
But we're back.
we're back now, so all good.
Episode 35. Who's
In
your
this
favorite player that's ever worn number 35?
Kevin Durant.
Has to be.
Linus Ullmark.
He wore 35?
Wears.
You probably like him better than KD.
I like KD. I don't like Linus Ullmark currently.
KD
sold
KD on the Thunder was maybe my favorite player ever
in any era.
until I was like 14.
I was never
Until I discovered Rajon Rondo.
Right. I totally get that era. There was a bunch of.
I mean, Thunderstruck was my favorite
Yes,
movie.
obviously.
I had the full size, which I never understood because he felt like he was taller than my ceilings.
Yes.
But full size fat head of Kevin Durant on my wall.
Yeah. Really.
Yeah.
7 foot
It was
tall
like,
fathead.
dude, it was expensive.
It was
I remember my parents were like, if you want this for Christmas, it's your one gift. And I was like, give it to me.
Those were so much money for. I was like, can I have? My parents were like, no.
Did you cash in on those a lot? The one gift for Christmas? I always did.
No, because I would always be like, yes, let's do that, and my mom would be like, no, I don't. I need you to open multiple things, and I'm like, that's
the
awesome.
thing, though. You
And
commit
I'm
to the one
privileged,
gift, and then my
but-
mom will feel bad and buy me like
There you
some small
go.
shit.
And then you bankrupt your family in the middle of the financial crisis
Yeah,
of 2008.
perfect. Exactly. So for like a 5-year stretch, though, me and my 2 other siblings would always commit to combining every gift for a trampoline. And we were maybe the most injury-prone set of siblings around. So
You
my
ever get
parents
it?
were like, we can't. I mean, no.
Never.
We're
big
just simply not
anti-trampoline
allowed.
family.
Yeah, we got a slip and slide once.
Oh, nice. Whenever I would go over someone's house that had a trampoline, I was like, "You're not going on that thing." I'm like, "We'll see. We'll see."
I had a certain set of friends that I only hung out with because they had a trampoline, and there was 2 different friend groups. Not lying, both in this neighborhood.
There you go.
I don't want to name names.
Of course.
But you know them.
Okay. Gotcha. Yep. I know one right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I've also been on
Yeah.
a trampoline.
Pretty sick.
Yep. That's a good trampoline.
Sweet yard.
Yep.
And the other one will surprise you. I'll tell you after.
Okay, cool.
But,
cool.
all right, let's get in the episode.
So in this one, we're going to do a new segment that many podcasts do. We're going to put our spin on it. A little agree, disagree.
Yeah.
We're just going to rip a bunch of statements.
Fire some things off, and we'll either agree or disagree.
Yes.
This feels like a big-time summer segment.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of them lately because everyone's sort of looking for things to talk about.
Because football's not on.
Exactly.
But I will say, I'm starting to dive back into football.
Me too. I started watching Quarterback.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet.
Everyone who's watched it said it's awesome.
I heard Kirk Cousins just like is the hero. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
People like Kirk Cousins.
I just start like 15 minutes in, and I'm so in.
I've been so into Bob Marley lately.
That's.
I watched like a bunch of documentaries.
The trailers will get you.
I can't stop.
Yeah. Then we'll do a little U.S. Open preview.
Yes.
Nope. The Open
Championship.
Yes, the Open Championship.
At Royal Liverpool.
Yeah, that's where it is?
Royal Liverpool.
Nice.
We'll get into that later.
Last time it was played there.
2014.
Rory 1, Ricky 2.
Ricky 2, Sergio 3.
Probably not going to see him.
That's right.
First
Spaniard.
major of the year for Min-Woo Lee, which I am pumped about.
Big social media presence.
Yes, love him. He's great.
A solid 3-name guy.
Yeah, solid 3-name guy.
3 letters, 2 in each name.
Yes.
So it's like perfect.
Wow, he's the perfect triangle.
Min-Woo Lee.
Yes. So
equilateral.
Cool. Yes, equilateral triangle.
Yeah.
And then some WagONs, WagOFFs to finish up.
Yeah.
Per usual.
Yeah.
Alrighty, shall we just get on into it?
Let's get into it.
Alright. Okay, we're back. Agree, disagree.
Yes.
I'm gonna move my coils out of the way here. Wanna just go like
back and forth.
Back and forth.
Okay.
Okay.
I will. These are yours.
Great.
Okay. This is one I'm confident about.
Okay.
The Masters is the best yearly sporting event. 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Agree. Okay. Super Bowl.
Super Bowl for
We're
me.
so wrong.
But I'm telling you, the gap has narrowed so much.
I think the Masters is by far the best sporting event every year. Like, if we're not doing yearly thing, like World Cup is up there. Mm-hmm. You can make arguments, but the Super Bowl, think for me, and it's a lot of organized sports, is like it can be ruined by external factors. Like even this past year, like the turf was trash and the ref blew like it wasn't whatever that call kind of ruined the end of the Super Bowl. So it kind of sucked, and it's all leading up, and it's 1 3-hour thing. When the Masters, I can watch golf for 10 hours a day for 4 straight days, and it's electric no matter what. Like it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
People are gonna play well. It's either gonna be close finish or a blowout, and some dude's gonna be like playing super well. Like the last time it was a blowout at the Masters, DJ, it was 2020.
Yeah.
And he shot 18 under and like tied the record, and it was like, dude, watching this is sick. And tear up this course, it was awesome. So, it's just the vibe. Like you hear the commercials, and then you got the snack list and everything.
And social media.
And there's no phones allowed in there. It's like, ooh, this is so fancy. It's by far the best golf event of the year. By far the best sporting event.
That's a great justification for it. I'm still impartial to the Super Bowl, but I wouldn't be shocked. You check back with me in a few years that I say it's the Masters. I just love all the, and it's the same, the pomp and circumstance for each. You know what I mean? And the Masters is the king of that. But I don't know. The Super Bowl is just because it's like that's my favorite sport to watch. It's the culmination of the favorite sport. It's such a massive event, and it's even shorter than the Masters. Like everyone is locked into this one time. That being said.
It could be ruined by like. I'd rather watch. I think there's better football in the championship games.
I love championship Sunday.
But like even the injuries can ruin the Super Bowl, and it'd be like imagine if Pat Mahomes actually like broke his ankle, then we'd be like, wow, this is boring.
That's true. That's a fair.
That will never happen in the Masters.
Right. Yeah, because if one guy gets injured, okay, we have 25.
We got everyone else.
Yeah.
And the same thing with not the same thing, but just. With the Super Bowl, people literally watch it and don't care about the football. That's why you know it's not a great sporting event. It's a great sporting event, but I'm saying not as good. Like, my mom will watch it, not know what either of the teams are, and be like, who's at halftime? What are the commercials?
See, I like that.
I get it, but it feels too, like, media, like, Hollywood thing. Like, it's not... I think the championship games are better because it's, like, all about the football. And there's still... Everything's on the line. You got to get to the Super Bowl. But the Super Bowl, it's like they take an hour break in the middle of the game to watch Rihanna perform. Which always changes. Which is sick. Like, I love watching that. Right. But, like, for me, golf, it's like that's the hub of golf. Like, that's it. Yeah. No, all they're doing is golfing.
Yeah, so I think like, the Super Bowl is the apex of football, at least on paper. And the Masters is the apex of golf, also on paper. But the Masters is, like, definitely the apex of golf. Like, in terms
apex
of, like,
of sport.
I'm just saying within like the purity. But then you look at football, and it's like in terms of the football being played, like is it really? You know what I mean? Like the championship game, like Championship Sunday, is probably like more of a
obviously
pure
people
apex.
Care more about. Yeah, from a viewer standpoint, I'm saying obviously the players want to win the Super Bowl.
No, of course, but like in terms of like an hour-long halftime, like that's not normal.
That's
you know
not
what I mean?
normal.
It's like but like championship is really like. You know, in the Masters, doesn't really have stuff like that.
Plus, the Super Bowl's at like 6:15, which isn't a football time.
Right.
So that's
weird time, and not a home.
What do you think would be the third?
I was actually thinking about this when you sent that over. I would. It's tricky. I love the college football playoff, the first weekend of it, not the national championship game.
The New Year.
The New Year's Six are like, I love that.
Gonna be ruined.
Now it's.
Where do we lie on like March Madness? Is that
I love March Madness
big of an event?
Yeah, I don't like. It's not a single.
Like the Final Four, maybe, but
yeah. But I love the round of 64 and 32.
I love Selection Sunday more than any other Sunday of the year.
Right.
Pretty much.
Than the round of like I don't mind. The Final Four is cool, but I'm always the first 2 rounds of that thing are the best. So
because it's just all day.
Yeah,
that's the golf.
Yes, exactly.
That's the golf all day.
Yep.
Wake up, watch golf at 9, and go to bed at like 10 watching golf.
Right. Yep. Championship Sunday is also amazing.
And also the Masters app is undefeated. Best app you can download on your phone. I'd rather have that than iMessages.
That's fair.
Yeah.
And I said it, but like just the way they cover it is awesome, and like the way they cover the Super Bowl is different, but it's not like the Masters is covered a specific way. It's really cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the way they cover Wimbledon, in a way.
Yeah, it's similar.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and
which was awesome. We haven't talked about that.
Yes, that'll be in
WagONs
and WagOFFs. But I feel like it's a similar vibe, and it's great in both. It's like the fanciness is really cool. Yeah.
All right.
Okay, good discussion.
Yeah, let's move on to the next.
All right, I shall fire this one at you.
Okay, disagree.
The best 4 players in the NBA aren't American.
Okay, let me think about this. Okay. All right, yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, 3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Okay,
yeah.
Why'd you say disagree?
I don't think Joel Embiid's a top 4 player.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I think it's 1 through 3.
Yeah.
And I think it's Tatum or Steph?
I don't know. A healthy Kevin Durant, in my opinion, is
I know,
like.
it's just tricky now. But I know I'm with it, but I just haven't really seen that.
Yeah, I
the
think,
last
but
2
I
years.
agree. I'd say it's an American.
Yeah.
It's probably close.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, Embiid did just win MVP, but
exactly. But
no
I'd
one
tell
really
Tatum.
believed it.
I know, and the Tatum and Embiid thing in the playoffs, and like it's like, well, Embiid
it's
was hurt,
tough.
but he's always hurt at that time of year, so that's got to count against them at some point. You know what I mean? So, I think it's.
I'd
Tatum
say
in
you could
fourth
say
spot,
4
right?
of the top 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a more fair thing to say. Embiid's right around there, but I don't think he's 4.
Yeah. All right, that'll tie into my next one.
Sweet.
Jokic has already had a better career than Giannis. Antetokounmpo.
Oh, I thought you meant Giannis Johnson.
No, Giannis Johnson has a way better career.
Obviously. That's a great question.
All right.
He's already had a better career than Giannis. I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Disagree.
Agree. Okay. This is a
Disagree.
tough one because they've had very similar careers.
Yeah, and so
Very similar.
Do they have the same amount of MVPs?
2 and 1 championship.
It's for
2
both of
MVPs,
them, right?
2 back-to-back.
Yeah.
They each have a back-to-back MVPs
Yeah,
and a championship.
I thought so. For me, I'm only saying this, and this could be like not a great argument,
Yeah.
but Giannis's individual moments are better than Jokic's for me. Which I don't really know if you can say that. That's why I have like the Jordan over LeBron thing still, which I
LeBron has so many individual moments.
That's true.
But we're not talking about them.
But like Giannis for like the 53-point triple double for Giannis.
Yeah.
And the block. For
The
me,
block
like,
was, yeah.
both of them are just insane. Jokic never had that, but like it's not his fault. See, so it's really hard to like his team was just better. You know what I mean for the majority of the playoffs.
Giannis might be more like great in that sense, like iconic and more notable and known. But from a basketball standpoint, I think Jokic is a better player, has had like filled up the stat sheet better and been more impactful. That's why I think he has a better career. Like it's the Tim Duncan argument. Like he's borderline a top 5 player stats wise, but he just isn't like an iconic player that has like 10 buzzer beaters.
Right.
And,
yeah.
You know.
But it's very similar. The I would say though that the 21 Milwaukee team is definitely worse than the 23 Nuggets team.
This Nuggets team was insane.
Great.
Yeah.
Like so great in every regard. And obviously they played Miami in the finals, so it was a pretty big mismatch. But like that and them being down 2-0 to Phoenix when all the momentum was going to Phoenix and
they beat so many good teams too.
Yeah.
Along the way.
Single-handedly like carried them only because of that year in that run. I think he's had a better career up to this point than Jokic.
Okay, I mean I think it's really close. They've had on paper
Very
basically
similar.
the same career.
Yeah.
So it's kind of who do you prefer? I prefer the offensive side of the ball, like being able to share the wealth, and he's also an underrated like help defender, like off the pick and roll.
Yeah, there's some weird advanced stuff that people rip him for, which isn't really how the game.
So whatever,
works.
but Giannis obviously a great defender. Although Giannis is a depoy.
Yeah, that's true.
And Jokic doesn't.
That is
so
true. Giannis does.
I guess that would put him over the edge, but
accolades wise.
I still, if I'm maybe best career so far wasn't a good thing, but if I'm saying like who do I want on my team,
I would take Jokic if that was the question.
Maybe that's where I should have worded it.
Just because I think he's.
I think they're both
I
similar.
mean, again, I think they're 1 and 2.
I think they'll finish top 15 all time.
That's not a crazy thing to say at all.
still young.
There's definitely an argument to be made that Giannis is a better all-time career than Kevin Durant right now, which I wouldn't make. But
he is,
so it's similar.
Does KD have 1 MVP?
Yeah,
right?
regular season MVP. Yeah, he's a 2 Finals MVPs. But all right,
dude, you know Embiid's 29. Trust the process. Has like 4 years left.
It's because he didn't play for the first 3 years. Crazy. Okay, we're gonna stick with basketball. If the Celtics don't win the title this year, they should split up the Jazz.
I didn't want you to read this one.
I know.
All right, ready?
Yeah. 3,
2, 1. Depends.
Disagree.
I don't know.
It does depend.
Depends.
Yeah. It does depend.
Yeah.
Because if they lose on like a buzzer beater in Game 7 of the finals,
It's not even that.
It
just depends. Like, are we splitting them up? I think Jaylen Brown might be like, I kind of want out of here in 2 years from now or something. Mm-hmm. It depends what we can get back for splitting up the team. I think it's an auto keep Jason Tatum.
Yeah, for sure. But if someone like, I don't even know who would be, but if someone becomes,
it would have to be someone of extreme value to me.
Yeah.
Like I don't want a young, it would literally have to be like
Yeah.
Giannis, Embiid,
Luka?
like It wouldn't be Luka. I don't think they trade Luka.
I don't think.
But it'd have to be something like that.
Yeah.
Like, even Dame to me is borderline. I don't know.
Yeah.
Which is crazy to say.
I know.
But at the end of the day, we have 2 top 20 players on the team, and they're young, so
Yeah.
it's tough to split them up.
If it's a really
End of the day,
disappointing
I do
playoff
disagree,
series,
but
yeah.
it depends on what we can get and
how the season ends.
how
for
it
me
ends.
A lot.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's
All right. Let's switch. Let's talk about parting ways, but in a different
okay.
sense of the mind. The Patriots should part ways with Bill Belichick if the season is under 500.
I got it.
I got it too.
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Agree. Have to. Maybe even more than
Have to.
Have to.
Below, because you're saying that, and when I first read it, for some reason in my mind, I was like, they like lose in the first round of the playoffs or something. Because I can't even fathom them being like below 500.
Yeah, it
still.
hasn't happened in.
Yeah.
So did it happen a couple of years ago?
I don't even know. Did
Whatever.
it happen last year?
No, they had like 9. They were 9 and 8 last year.
Right, that was it. But like, if they go below 500, absolutely, dude. I'm almost done with them now. You know?
I'm so done with them now.
Yeah, like it's.
I mean, we didn't land DeAndre Hopkins because
Yes.
the contract was incentive based. Like, we have to every time finesse the player. We can't let them just have some money and have the fans enjoy a good player. Like, I know D-Hop might be a little past his prime and might not see the field as much as he used to, and he might not be like worth that 15 mil.
Right.
But just pay him.
Just bam.
Just pay.
Yeah.
Just pay him.
I would get. Even
It
back
shows
then, like,
Mac Jones that you want him to succeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's a great. Yeah, it's a great thing for Mac. If I kind of got it like 6-7 years ago,
Right.
when it was like, okay, we can't shell out all this money to this free agent because we need to resign Dante Hightower, McCourty, Edelman, Brady, like 7
that,
guys.
but also we're gonna spend it on a left tackle and have the depth at offensive line so no one gets hurt and we have depth through the seasson. But we're not doing that now.
No, we
our
aren't.
offensive line is garbage, and we're not
Yes.
spending the money anywhere else.
Exactly. Leonard
So-
Fournette was brought in for a workout, so.
Perfect.
No,
Perfect.
Yes.
We're also odds favorites to bring in Dalvin Cook.
I mean, I can assure you we're not. Honestly, I don't even know because
Doesn't
he loves
matter.
his running backs. No. Yes, I would be pro getting rid of Bill if we finish below 500.
But it's crazy to say.
It is. He's the greatest coach ever.
But I think the reason you might have to keep him around till he dies is because if he goes to another team and wins a Super Bowl, what's going to happen then? Everyone in New England is going to kill themselves?
Yes.
It's going to be bad.
Oh,
Gonna be a problem.
Wow, gonna be.
You
Really
didn't
bad.
think of that, did you?
That would suck.
That's like a reason
You
you
could
gotta
totally just go to like the Giants or something.
Or
like,
yeah,
yeah,
could go anywhere.
yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No thanks.
So
No, thanks.
might have to keep him around for that.
I just have to. I know he's just going for the wins record. I know it. I know he's just hanging him
I
up
know.
as soon as
Kraft-
he gets that.
Do you think Kraft will hang on to like if this season's really bad?
If
say
it's really bad,
say we're the worst team in the AFC East, like 6 wins or something.
Okay.
Do they part ways with Mac or Bill first? Obviously Mac, right?
Mac first for sure.
Could you see both of them in the offseason?
Yeah, honestly, again, just because of the little whispers we heard from Kraft the last season of being like, I cannot do this anymore. Which again,
Also, how about
it's
that
just
quote when he was
reported,
like, "Oh, ready to spend some money. Let's spend some cash."
let's
Juju Smith-Schuster, welcome to the team.
DeAndre Hopkins, that was your chance to spend some cash,
Yeah.
and you're like,
Yeah.
can't. I just can't.
I can't do
I
it.
just can't.
Lamar Jackson, stay. Do not come anywhere near me.
No.
All
Okay.
right, hit me with another one.
All right. Okay, we're just gonna keep it with sports for now. We'll stay with football. If Mahomes got drafted by the Bears, he'd have 0 Super Bowls. Currently.
Currently,
Currently.
up to this point.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1.
Agree.
I think he would have got one, but
He probably would have, but tough division. Like
Yeah.
that's
yeah, especially when
the
he got
Packers
drafted.
were
Yeah. Yes.
still killing it.
Yeah, Vikings were good.
Vikings were good. Lions are
That's
bad.
Yep.
I
Not
don't
good.
know what that means.
All right.
Oh, Matt Stafford. Okay.
I can search.
Nope. No.
Why do you choose an Australian girl?
I just like to pretend Margot Robbie's living in my computer.
She's Australian?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah. Yep.
We're seeing that movie.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know. Patrick Mahomes is Patrick Mahomes. Like, you could think you could put him in anywhere and he would kind of do the thing, win games.
Yep.
But also the Bears weren't terrible in like 20.
That's what I'm saying.
When did he get drafted?
17?
Yeah, they like went deep in the playoffs.
Yeah, Nagy. They won a playoff game with Trubisky. It was the doink, but
Yeah.
or no, maybe they didn't win a playoff game because of the doink. But
That'd be a Bears thing.
Like Nagy is literally his offensive coordinator now.
Now, yeah.
Like, so you put him in that offense that Trubisky was able to kind of succeed with, and that defense was really good. Roquan Smith and all those guys, like, that's not a bad team. Like,
no, it's probably it's
too.
genuinely probably pretty similar to the Chiefs situation. Like the Chiefs are obviously better. Mm-hmm.
But
also the thing
Nagy
too,
thing.
But also having a decent quarterback to teach you for like a year.
That's also true.
Versus
you would not have had that.
Who was even there? Who was
Cutler?
Was it Jay Cutler?
I'd like before
Maybe.
Trubisky. I don't know. Yeah. It was Foles. I don't know. Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. So it's very hypothetical. But.
I think if he's winning one, it's like barely winning one.
Yeah. Yeah.
It'd be like that Ravens Super Bowl from a while ago.
Yeah.
It was like, Ravens won.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah. Their defense was great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh, well, yeah. The Flacco one. That was so weird. But yeah. Okay.
Oh, my turn.
Your turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Trevor Lawrence is a top 5 quarterback.
3,
2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree. Obviously disagree.
Agree. He's 5.
He's maybe 7.
He's 5.
8.
He's 5.
All right. Give me who you leaving off the list.
For me, it is the first ones out are Jalen Hurts and
Lamar.
Yeah, Jalen Hurts and Lamar.
What about Justin Herbert?
Justin Herbert is 4.
So then you're leaving out. So you have Patty Mahomes,
Burrow and Allen.
Herbert,
Trevor Lawrence.
Okay.
Yep. His first one's out, Hurts and Lamar.
I mean, Lamar is far better than Trevor Lawrence. Has an MVP.
And we're not talking about careers. We're talking about right now.
Yeah, Lamar is that guy.
You tell me.
Jalen Hurts is also that guy.
Jalen Hurts is great, but Trevor Lawrence is like one of the best throwers of football in the league. And he's what he did last year, especially in that playoff game. And I'm literally putting Herbert ahead of him.
Because of that game.
Because of that. What he did in that playoff game was ridiculous. I put Herbert over him just because of the things I see.
What about Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers, I would put Aaron Rodgers over Lamar. And I love Lamar. But I would put Aaron Rodgers right in the
sound like you love Lamar.
seventh spot. I think there's a bunch of good quarterbacks.
You think Jalen Hurts is better than Lamar?
Yeah.
And
Aaron Rodgers, yes, because of the legs Jalen Hurts has. He's just like very dynamic, but Jalen Hurts is a way better thrower than Lamar.
Oh, we're doing the running back thing?
No, I'm just telling you.
Jalen Hurts is essentially
a
healthy Tyrod Taylor.
That's crazy.
No, I actually saw a tweet the other day that like compared their 2 best seasons, and Tyrod Taylor's was way better. But like,
that's wild. I mean, he's in a great situation, but
I'm pulling it up.
That's absurd. I think Trevor Lawrence based not only based on physical tools, which I've always said, but then I had the proof in the pudding with last year's season, and then especially that playoff game against.
I think he's approaching, but he's not better than Aaron Rodgers yet. I would rather have Aaron Rodgers for one season. Did you
see Aaron Rodgers last year?
Yeah,
there was regression there.
There was regression, but here it is. This is Tyrod Taylor versus Jalen Hurts. Overall stats. They've each played 45 games.
I thought you were a Hurts guy.
I love Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
But I saw this and now I've changed.
Yeah.
One social media post will completely influence everything I know.
Of course. Yeah.
That's why I had to delete Instagram. Yes. I can't do it.
I'm just whoa,
everything.
God.
I'm just like, what am I supposed to believe?
I have no idea.
All right, so this is the first 45 games of their careers. Tyrod Taylor versus Jalen Hurts.
Okay.
Completion percentage, Tyrod Taylor with a slight edge. Barely, though, like 0.3. Mm-hmm. So we're on the same. Tyrod Taylor has about 1,000 more passing yards. 30-ish more passing yards per game. 7 more passing touchdowns. 3 less interceptions. A higher QBR by, like, barely, but the same thing. In less rushing attempts, he still has 300 less rushing yards. And he has like 80 less rushing attempts.
Okay, wow.
So pretty good there.
Efficient.
Yeah, higher rushing yards per attempt.
Okay.
He has like half the rushing touchdowns, which is the big thing, but still. Yeah, so he's right there.
Right there.
Right there. He's just always hurt. Mm-hmm. So I love Jalen Hurts too. I do. But Tyrod Taylor, also G.
Yes. Steph Curry is a top 10 athlete of all time.
Okay, we can do mine first.
Okay.
Steph Curry is cool. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree.
He's the coolest person.
He
on
is
earth
the
right now.
worst person ever made.
Best basketball player in the world and just won a celebrity golf tournament. The celebrity golf
Best
tournament.
basketball player in the world.
No, but he's up there.
Dude, get off his nuts. You're doing tricks on it.
Dude, I'm doing backflips.
You're
on
literally
it.
doing tricks on it.
Yep.
Yeah, polish that thing when you're done with it.
I would.
Yeah,
I would.
I know you would.
Okay, Steph Curry.
He's got a big hog too.
Yeah, I know.
I've seen it.
Can't keep Aisha from.
I've seen it, bro.
Okay.
Way bigger than mine.
Okay.
All right.
All right. We can
He
just skip
sucks.
the athlete one.
No, do the athlete. Do
Steph Curry is a top 10 athlete.
Disagree. Of all time.
Of all time. In the history of athletes.
Dude, his ankles don't even work.
Are we serious?
Yes.
With the ankles?
Yes.
Yes. Who?
Yes.
How many other people can say they've won 4 championships and the celebrity golf tournament?
That's not how
And
you.
several of the matches.
How many times has he won the Super Bowl?
I mean, okay.
How many?
0?
Oh. So
Who are you
if we're
comparing
going off that,
Who are you comparing
he's in
him
dead
to?
last.
Who are you comparing him to?
Anyone that's won the Super Bowl, I guess.
No. We're moving on.
you
not-
know you're wrong. about
No,
that.
I don't. I think it's close though.
Really.
Yes.
Really?
His hand-eye coordination needs to be studied in a lab.
Dude, I could name 10 off the top.
Do it.
Okay. LeBron,
Okay.
Michael Jordan.
Okay.
You're gonna deny Michael Jordan.
No, got it. You play baseball too.
Barry Sanders,
Okay.
Deion Sanders,
Okay.
Wilt.
I'll allow it.
Yes. Jim Brown.
That's another good one.
Bo Jackson.
Not Jim Brown.
Not Jim Brown. Jim Brown might be the greatest athlete of all time.
No.
Steph Curry is a better athlete than Jim Brown.
You're telling me someone who played in the 60s
Dude,
is a better
this has
athlete than
gone too
someone who
far
played
with the
now?
Steph Curry stuff. You have gone simply over the top.
You can't
Jim
tell me-
Brown was the best football player in that era and also the best lacrosse player ever. And, ran in the Olympics.
Forgot about the lacrosse player thing. But it's the 60s.
Dude,
Fine.
so what?
All right, I'll let it slide. I
No.
forgot about the other sports.
You are the worst.
I forgot about the other sports.
You're the worst.
I forgot he was a great lacrosse player as well.
The best ever.
Yeah, yeah. And he's
But it was the 60s.
well, that.
But
changes.
Steph's a shot chucker, but the greatest athlete of all time.
Okay.
How is he the greatest athlete of all time? Because he plays golf? Tony Romo plays golf.
Because he transcended one sport and is also elite in another sport.
He's not elite in golf. He's really good. He would not make the PGA Tour. He wouldn't. I promise you he
You
wouldn't.
give him all of his resources. You don't. Think...
Then he wouldn't be an elite NBA player.
No, yeah. We're talking post career. A lot of guys have tried to do that. And I don't
He
think
wouldn't.
It's never worked.
He wouldn't.
But he's, really good.
I promise you, he would not. He would maybe qualify for a couple of tour events on Monday qualifiers. So not.
The things that he does with his body is insane.
You need to stop.
Some of the putts he was
Michael
making.
Phelps is a better athlete. Just look at him. I can't believe you said he's a better athlete than Jim Brown. Jim Brown, if you look at best athlete ever, it might be Jim Brown.
Yeah, that was I totally forgot he was also one of the greatest lacrosse players ever.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
At Syracuse.
Weird.
All right.
So you're wrong. Just admit that.
I was just stating a statement.
I know, but you said you agree with it.
Okay.
Just admit you're wrong and we can move on.
All right. Disagree. He's 11.
Admit that Steph Curry is not in the conversation for greatest athletes ever.
No, he is.
No, he's not.
He's in the conversation.
He's not top 10, then he's not in the conversation.
All right, Steph Curry probably isn't top 10.
He's
but
probably not top 20.
we should mention him.
He's probably not the best athlete on his team.
Jonathan Kuminga.
Yeah.
Okay, give me a break.
Rumors that he's 7 foot tall now.
Yeah, is that true?
I don't get that.
I don't get it either.
Yeah.
No, your turn.
All right. Well, I already skipped over the Steph Curry is cool part, so we'll just both agree no on that one.
Okay.
And then my last one is the AFC East is the best division in football.
Right. This was one I should have thought about more.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think, and 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Who are the contenders? The NFC West.
The AFC West.
The AFC West.
Just simply due to the Chiefs.
Yep.
The Chargers are really good, and the other two teams are they played bad last year, but on paper they were supposed to be really
Very
good.
true. Very true.
Shout out the Beast. Shout out the NFC, the NFC East.
That's true.
Always competitive.
That's true. Always competitive.
No
for
great
sure.
teams, but like always.
Well, the
gritty.
Eagles are pretty good.
They were all right.
Yeah.
They had a good year.
Yep. I would say the AFC East because the worst team is the Patriots, and you can't tell
Or the
me
Dolphins.
another division that the worst team on paper also has the greatest head coach of all time.
Yeah. Can't.
And the Dolphins are like stacked on paper. We obviously that does not translate in football.
Jalen
all the
Ramsey.
time. Jalen
Forgot
Ramsey
he
on
was
that
on
team.
there.
Yeah. Bills are proven to be great. The Jets now have Aaron Rodgers and a really solid roster.
Do you think Steph Curry is a better athlete than Patrick Mahomes, who is also an elite golfer?
He's not elite. But Mahomes isn't winning the ACC championship.
Didn't they just beat who'd they play? Steph?
They played Steph and Clay.
And they won.
Yeah.
So
But it was Kelsey's
I mean-
a way better golfer than Klay Thompson.
that doesn't matter. They handicapped it.
Regardless.
No.
I didn't really watch that.
I didn't watch either, but I know they won.
Okay.
So he must be just as good.
I don't know what to tell you other than Steph Curry got a hole-in-one and drained a
Dude, my
30-foot putt.
my dad has 2 hole-in-ones.
30-foot putt to win the ACC championship while he was about to lose.
What? The ACC championship?
That's what it's called.
That's
what the tournament's called.
well, there's a more important tournament called the ACC championship, probably.
Probably, but it's not that.
Okay.
Lake Tahoe.
A celebrity tournament.
Yes, ACC championship. I think it's like American Celebrity something championship.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Elite golfers, though. Only elite. All the elite celebrities.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
You're ridiculous.
He's ridiculous.
Shut up. I can't do this, dude.
Okay, you're the one who brought him into it.
No, I didn't. You brought
We were moved right along, and you said you brought him.
There's
right
no
back in.
moving on from this, because you actually...
there is no moving on.
No, this is a forever thing.
Okay.
Steph Curry, I said the other day, my least favorite person on earth.
That is insanity.
Yeah.
Insanity.
I'd rather hang out with, like, Joe Biden for a week.
I mean, okay. Putin?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Who's the worst person on earth besides Steph Curry? Can you name one? No, 3, 2, 1. You didn't name anyone, so.
Okay. Just in shock.
All right, on to the next.
All right, on to the next.
That's all I got.
Okay. I have 3 more.
All right, hit me with them. Rapid
None
fire.
of them are sportsy.
Let's rapid fire.
Okay. If you were transported to 2030 for 5 minutes, what's the first thing you would Google?
Oh, I didn't see that one on there.
This isn't an agree disagree. It's just a you thing.
How to make the most money in the last 5 years.
Okay. Yeah, I would probably look up Super Bowl winners and just place a bunch of futures.
I would just literally look up like most profitable stocks over the last 5 years.
Yeah. I saw something and a girl was like, "Did One Direction reform?"
I'd probably look up like biggest boobs.
See if they've
Yeah.
anything new.
Yeah.
Okay. Nope, neither are the same.
All right.
Just about the. Oh, that one's new.
Yep. Going
Don't
back home.
recognize
Take that one with me.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay. The Dark Knight trilogy is the best movie trilogy ever made.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Agree.
Disagree.
Which one is?
I think there's a couple you could throw out. I'd say it's in the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people would say Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people would say Lord of the Rings.
Mm-hmm.
Some might argue like
The Godfather.
The Godfather is elite.
Yep.
Yeah. Some other fans might argue Toy Story.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding.
that's not. I mean, no,
I do. Toy Story is no Dark Knight's
They're all
better than Toy
good.
Story, but I think it's probably in the top. It's top 5.
Yeah.
I think it's kind of personal preference. Like
Yeah,
some
at that
people
point.
hate superhero movies.
Right. So
Some
good
people
luck.
don't feel like watching Italian mob movies for 25 hours straight.
Right.
So it's like, take your pick.
Take your pick.
Yeah, I'd probably go with Star Wars, the
That's
original Star Wars.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay. Last one.
Yeah.
Tom Cruise is the best all-around actor right now in the world.
Ooh.
Just everything into it, and all
Okay.
the things that he is bringing to the table currently.
Um.
Stunts, keeping cinemas alive single-handedly. Acting.
Okay. I'll say disagree.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I disagree, but I wouldn't call you a crazy person if you agreed.
Yeah, he's like one of the greatest actors ever.
Yeah. And right now he's firing on
Yeah.
all cylinders again.
We both love like Matt Damon.
Yeah, I would.
Big time.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna say Cillian Murphy after Thursday.
You're gonna do a lot of things after Thursday.
Yep.
You were
Wasn't the response.
Killian Murphy
Right.
hasn't been in a lot of stuff lately.
No, I'm saying that because
one movie.
movie marketing and whatever. Well, he's unbelievable in Peaky Blinders and every movie I've ever seen him in. But
I thought you were talking about just movies.
that's fair. No. Anything.
Haven't seen Peaky Blinders.
Unbelievable. But Matt Damon said it's like the greatest performance he's ever seen. Who knows if that's true?
Greatest what?
Performance he's ever seen.
I thought you said porn scene. Really stuck on the jerk off stuff
Whoa.
right now. Yeah.
They're putting that
I
in
was like,
Oppenheimer?
Gotta
like,
Google that in
like,
2030.
best worst scene of all time.
Yeah.
The most one is like, I don't know.
Okay.
I can't. Let's
Line
wrap
of the
up this
plug.
segment.
Line of the plug. What? I didn't say anything.
And Jason Love. Okay, moving on. We're talking golf.
We're talking.
Across the pond.
Across the pond. We're talking. My accent's not feeling.
There's a
right.
tournament this weekend.
Yeah, well, that's not. What is that?
I don't know.
Not sure.
I'm not sure.
I don't know.
It's the Open Championship.
That's right.
The best golfers in the world.
A lot of people think this is the best golf tournament.
Yeah.
Just people.
And
from
it's
England.
called the Championship Tournament.
It's just the
Which
championship.
is, yeah.
Because it was like the OG.
Yeah.
This is like the oldest golf tournament. I'm pretty sure.
Right. I think so as well.
Yeah.
What's your...
Okay.
What do we got?
Open. We're in Royal Liverpool.
Okay.
Last played in 2014.
Your team.
Yes, Liverpool.
Your team's course.
Viva.
Yes.
Viva. Yeah.
You'll never walk alone.
I'd never.
Not
Not
once.
me.
No.
Yeah, Cody Gakpo will be playing this week.
Nice.
But Royal Liverpool, they last played there in 2014, where Rory won his second to last major. But Ricky was in second place. And he's playing good right now. Ricky also has the fourth best odds. Give a quick shout out to Ricky Fowler. Fourth best odds in this major. And a year ago, he was trying to make the cut at the John Deere Classic.
Yep.
So now he's all the way back.
It's crazy.
All the way back. Yeah. Yep. Crazy. Just got to heat up. Tiger won there in 2006.
Okay.
The course is very linksy. It's a lot of mostly, but this one more than the others. There's there's no water. There's no hazards. It's a lot of bunkers, thick rough, obviously, but it's open. There's no buildings anywhere, nothing. It's very windy, so that's why Rory and Tiger were so good there because they could control their ball flight, keep it on the fairways and stuff. You can't really miss the fairway here. There'll be a lot of talk about the internal OB, which you would not be the biggest fan of.
Yeah, internal OB. Why is that a thing?
Yeah, just on the hole. It's right off the rough. There's just out of bounds, and it's just rough. It's not like there's actually a hazard or anything.
Okay.
They just draw a white line, and then if you hit it over this, two-stroke
wrong.
penalty.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Yeah, which we don't play by.
No.
It's always just a drop.
Yep.
Yeah. So you gotta hit the fairways. This to me will be more of a if you know how to play links golf, this will be your tournament. So some guys at the top,
Max
some
Homa.
good offs. He's 30th.
Okay, cool.
Scotty Scheffler though, I'm not sure he'll do great here.
Okay.
Although he does hit a lot of fairways.
Yep.
But hasn't been putting well, so we're gonna stay off him. Cam Smith won the Open last year and he's playing phenomenally, but that was that St. Andrews?
Yes.
St. Andrews, and that's much more open. The fairways are wider, and if Cam Smith can't hit the fairways here, I can't see him really winning. But still, at plus 1,500, it's good value. Cam Young maybe has never won a golf tournament.
That's crazy.
So to win your first one here would be kind of wild.
Yep.
But he's hitting the ball well.
Yeah. Did play well last year.
Yeah, he was up there. He had a good season last year, but not as good this year.
Gotcha.
I think some guys I like, at least if I'm going to take an American, I like Xander Schauffele at plus 2,500. He's playing well. Really good ball striker, can find the fairways, consistent all around. Should play well on this course. But the real strategy here is just always go to the European guys every time. So Tyrrell Hatton, plus 2,500. Shane Lowry has won it before, plus 3,000. Tommy Fleetwood playing really well, plus 1,500. Has never won a major, so that'd be cool. And then, this is just an automatic if you're betting on golf. Every week, Keegan Bradley to top 10.
Automatic.
Every week. He's automatic.
Nice.
It's plus 750. Automatic. He was 9th in 2014 at the same course, so he can do it. He's played before. But me and my dad have been following him. He's cashing checks every week. He'll just have a good Saturday, shoot a 64, and then be in 12th place, and then on the end of the day on Sunday he's in 10th, and he cashed a $300,000 check every week.
Good for him.
And he plays every tournament.
And he's been around forever.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
He'll be on the Ryder Cup team this year, and he hasn't been in like 3 Ryder Cups.
That's wild.
But he was nasty when he came on tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But he had the putter.
Oh, that's him.
Yeah, that was him, and then they banned that.
I didn't know they banned that.
They banned that because it was like people were too good with it.
Right.
Him and Ernie Els used it. A couple other guys.
Uh-huh.
They banned it, and he like couldn't putt because he obviously practiced that his whole life.
Right.
So then he sucked for like a couple of years, but now he's back.
Nice. Welcome back.
Keegan Bradley.
Welcome back, Keegan.
Yeah. You got any comments?
No comments other than who is your pick?
I am going to take Xander Schauffele plus 2,500.
Xander, huh?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm going to take Rory McIlroy.
Okay.
Because I love burning money.
I was waiting for this. But I had something else to say, but I forget. Oh, the best thing about the Open is you get to watch golf at 5 a.m.
Also that.
Yeah. But Rory McIlroy, I want to come up with a bet with you that if he wins the Open Championship, I will like shave off my eyebrows or something. I know he won't.
This one or any of them?
No, this one.
Okay.
Way too much pressure.
And
he won last week.
If Rory McIlroy wins the Open this week, you need to jump in a body of water at a golf course of my choosing.
Wow. I've worked at all of the golf courses around here. Mm-hmm. All right, I'll do that.
No.
I'll do it.
What about like dyeing your hair or something? What would be more fun?
Wear a dress
for
this pod?
Yes. You have to wear a dress for the duration of the next podcast.
Okay.
Yep.
I'll wear a dress if Rory wins. Because
yes.
I promise you he will not.
Okay.
It is the worst bet in the history of sports.
All right, well.
But the best bet in the history of sports is Rory McIlroy to top 5.
Yes, that as well.
He'll top 5, but he has no chance he wins.
Yeah. Well, I have a lot riding on it. I would love to see you in a dress.
Brooks
I'd love to see those legs.
also got paired with Patrick Cantlay.
And Cantley's the one who takes his sweet old time, right?
But it was also from the Masters when Brooks was leading and he was behind Cantlay, and Cantlay took so long that Brooks started playing bad, and he was like, dude, that guy in front of me fucking made me lose. And now they're paired up.
Love it. He's such a little drama queen, isn't he?
He is, but this is going to be a problem.
Yep, he's such a little, I love it. He's a little firecracker of drama and storylines.
Yeah, but he tries not to be.
I hate it. I hate the spotlight.
I wish golf was 2 holes.
I wish golf was
the driving range.
Yes, that's all. That's all. Okay.
Yeah, that's golf.
Pumped for the Open.
I'm so excited.
Me too.
I love golf.
Love it. I'm probably going to need to go.
I've been playing a lot lately. How's the game?
Oh,
golf update. Since everyone on Earth golfs now.
Everyone on Earth golfs.
Yeah.
My golf game is as worse as it's been in 2 years.
Okay, so
really bad. But
I
learned something.
Yes.
This is the only time in my life you're a different story, but the people my level that we play with really started like going 100%, not 100%, like 98% legit. Like score wise, the start of this summer.
Yeah.
So we're trying to track our handicaps. The one thing we don't do is when we hit into water, we don't +2.
Yeah.
We just drop.
You also used to just count any putt
That's what
within
I'm saying.
3 feet.
That's what I'm saying. This is which is insane. That's what I'm saying. So now it's like 1,000% legit. And like last time we played crosswinds, we played from the way back tees, not the blacks, but the golds.
Oh, yeah. Did we?
Yeah. Which I've never done before. And so I'm just comparing them to like last summer I was like 94, 93, 92.
Right.
Last 2 I've been like 100 and 102.
And 107.
Probably.
At crosswinds.
Yes, whatever that was. Yeah, so bad. But like, yes, I'm playing not great, but also like I'm making it much more difficult for myself.
But you should be.
Exactly.
Because it's the real way to play.
Totally agree. But I'm like, in terms of, I got down on myself because I was like, how am I so much worse than I was this time last year?
Yeah.
I'm probably
You're
not
playing
that
the
much
game
worse.
for real.
Exactly. I'm probably pretty similar.
Yeah. But it depends what you want out of golf, because I don't think there's any problem with shooting low 90s and kind of not cheating. Well, it's cheating, but like dropping a ball and not counting it if you're going to enjoy it a lot more.
Right.
There's no reason to pay $100 to go out to these courses and just like hate your life.
That's
so
fair.
I personally, if you're going for entertainment, like, and you're drinking beers, like, I don't care if you shoot a fake 92. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Now I'm at the point.
As long as you're not, like, bragging about it too much.
Exactly. Which is now I'm at the point where, like, if I do it, I'm like, damn. I'm like, if I'm dropping, I'm like, oh, just not counting it. I'm like, I can't do that.
Plus, you, Rob, and Eli are all on the same level now, so you're like.
We always compare.
Yeah. And Rob will be like, oh, did Rob count that yet? Yeah, what's going on there? Because you guys all want to be better than each other.
Right.
I fought that, too, in high school.
Yeah. So.
But
we're getting there though. I'm all in on the interlocking.
Interlocking his hands now.
It's awesome.
Yes.
It's the one thing it has improved drastically is the tee shot.
Yes.
Tee shot's just
it has. I told
great
you
every time.
Told you.
Everything else is getting there.
Yeah. You gotta definitely hit the putting green for a while.
Yes, putting was
Putting and
really
chipping.
bad last time I got out there.
Yeah.
Chipping was
Wasn't bad.
much more okay.
Yeah.
than
That's
it
the
has been.
important stuff.
I can't like hit a mid range. I can't hit irons. I really just can't. Like I can't hit irons.
You
on the
can. You
greens.
just don't think you can.
Yeah, I have no confidence.
So
with those
mental.
clubs.
Yeah, you always half swing and chunk it, or
Yeah.
like.
I think I really just need to like swing, not fast, but like swing at the right pace.
Yeah,
I swing at
full.
like 4
You need to
different
swing
paces.
full, yeah.
I swing a lot of the
Yeah.
times, which
Yeah, I made 14 pars yesterday.
that is. Yeah, you played Atlantic.
Yeah,
I saw
14
the
pars.
text. 14 pars. What did you finish with?
78.
78, and you shot 38 and 40.
38 and 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. That's great.
Yeah.
So 6 over,
6 over.
and that's
Missed a lot of birdie putts. I played with my buddy Sean, who had 5 birdies, and I still beat him.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
All right,
golf.
That's golf.
We'll keep
be right back.
updated. We'll keep updating on the golf.
Yeah, Matt
More
breaks
golf
90.
videos to come.
Yes, please. Matt breaks 90 is the goal for the summer. Probably won't happen, but we'll see.
Quinn
It's not the
breaks.
craziest thing to say.
Quinn breaks 70. Quinn breaks par.
Have you ever broken 70?
I've shot 1 under on a course, but it wasn't a full par 72.
Gotcha.
I was a couple par 4s, couple par like mostly par 3s, but I did shoot 1 under. But my lowest ever is 3 over on a legit course, so I have to
So you were close yesterday.
78
Yeah.
or plus 6.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the other day I like was plus 2 through like 15 holes, and I shot plus 3, tied it again. So I'm gonna get
There you
there though.
There you go. I
gonna
feel
get
like I
there.
can really get under 90.
By the end of the summer,
Yeah, if I'm being like not dumb.
I think if you and me went out there, just us
Yeah,
two, and we
probably.
weren't whacking around with the boys,
Yeah.
and I had you like thinking about each shot,
Yeah,
you could probably at least shoot like a 91, 92 legit.
yeah. 92, 93 is the all-time best. So
All right, we
All
could
right.
get we could beat that.
we'll keep you updated, and we'll be right back.
All right, we're back.
back.
WagONs,
Today.
WagOFFs.
Yep.
Last segment.
Yes.
Ready to roll.
Where shall we begin?
I'll start
Okay.
with some WagONs. My first WagON is Bidenomics. The other day, Joe Biden.
tell.
The other day, Joe Biden tweeted out that unemployment is at an all-time low,
Correct.
and underneath it was the like Twitter fact check thing that just says this is false.
Okay. Elon was like, no.
It was like this is not true,
Okay.
false.
Cool.
And he did another one too. I forget what it was, but underneath it again was like this guy's lying. Don't believe his tweets.
Twitter fact checks putting up.
And so
Michael
Joe
Jordan
Biden's just on a
numbers.
heater. This is
Will
why I'm voting
numbers.
for him.
Okay.
I don't care about politics at all, but I need to continue to see the funny videos, him falling,
Yep.
him probably dying at some point.
Right.
I need to see it.
Okay.
That's why I'm going to vote for him.
All right. Biden.
Other WagONs. Matthew Judon, I guess.
Okay.
GM Judon. After the DeAndre Hopkins thing was released, he just commented on Twitter and said fake news.
Okay.
So
Got it. Thank you.
that's good for us.
Thank you, Matt Judon.
Um,
That's awesome.
And then my last WagON is my mom, who discovered the other day that you could make Rice Krispie treats with any cereal.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we've been
That's
crushing a bunch of
like Fruit Krispy
Rotating.
Fruit Loop Krispy treats.
She's a big like peanut butter chocolate. I know you've probably never experienced that, but
No.
so good.
Okay.
Yeah, like Reese's Puffs,
Nice.
a bunch of other things. So it was awesome.
That's a WagON for
Yeah,
you.
huge.
Really. That's
Yeah.
awesome. That is great.
Yep.
Great. Awesome. WagONs, Carlos Alcaraz.
Yes. Oh, dude,
I think
the
that's how you pronounce
best.
his name.
I was
cool.
so hungover, and that
Mm-hmm.
saved me.
Alcaraz is a beast.
Alcaraz is a beast. That was awesome.
So cool. Also, I love that he's like a Nike guy. I'm
Yes.
just a big Nike guy.
Pretty cool.
The drip was awesome.
20 years old.
20 years old.
Supposedly not supposed to be too very good on grass, but took down Joker.
Yep. Joker had a bad hamstring allegedly.
Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Do not care.
Don't care.
I'm so glad Joker didn't win. Everyone's on Alcaraz's side, and everyone hated Joker.
Yep. Me too.
Yeah.
So cool. The victory lap was awesome. I was like, this is a star.
Yeah, went up in the stands.
We got a star.
That was cool.
Yep. Very
Yeah.
cool. Wimbledon's really fun. Usually only watch it on Sunday. The last Sunday.
All right. My WagOffs are running backs, I guess.
Still.
Yeah, making no money.
None.
Can't get a contract.
None. Saw a CBS Sports post that was like, all of the last 10 Super Bowl winners and their contracts, none of it was higher than like $1.5 million.
I know.
Yeah, and everyone was like, "This is a weird post."
Yeah, kickers are making more on average than running backs, which there's like 5 running backs on a roster, so makes sense.
Yes,
but still crazy.
Crazy.
My next WagOff is Steph Curry because he got a hole-in-one. We'll move on. Other than that, I have more Missoula ball. This is bad.
Okay.
So supposedly, you know how there was rumors that Joe Missoula was going to get fired, all this nonsense. Well, Brad Stevens decided to come out and say, not only was Missoula never in trouble, Brad Stevens' biggest moves as the president of the team has been to lean more into the way of Joe Missoula wants to play, which is high-volume three-point shooting and offense over defense.
Offense over defense is...
They are absolutely headlong into the Missoula mindset. The Missoula mindset is shaped by Brad Stevens, too. This is the way Stevens and Missoula want to play.
This is the way.
So this was the problem. Like, we know this is what happened bad in the playoffs. Went wrong.
Correct.
We got cold and couldn't make any shots, and then our defense wasn't good enough, and we lost games.
I'm telling you, that was what's so great about us last year. It's like, even when we get cold,
we were the best defensive
guess what?
team.
We're the best defensive team in the league.
So why are we leaning more into this?
I will never understand.
It's going to aggravate me.
And it's not like last year was a failure. Last year was the best season we've had since 2008.
Really
2010.
good.
Yeah.
Just can't. I can't get it.
I
don't get it. Lean more into it?
I don't know.
I do not know. I don't want to do it. I can't do Missoula ball. We'll talk about that more later, I guess. And then my last one, this is from a while ago, but we haven't recorded in a while, is the kid that took the line drive to the face in the home run derby.
Yeah.
Bummer for him.
How's he doing?
Probably dead.
Oh.
But while that happened, I took note of some people we should have in the outfield instead of kids. So my first one was all kids but one like try-hard dude that's stealing all the fly balls.
Okay.
That'd be funny.
Just
to see
like
an adult,
man? Okay.
running around catching all the fly balls.
Okay.
Mascots would be great.
That would be fun. Pushing all the kids over.
No kids, just mascots.
Oh, just mascots. Yeah. That would be super fun.
Yeah, drunk people.
That would be also fun.
Yeah. A bunch of old cars. Just getting like hit with line drives.
That would be cool.
That'd be sick.
Like smash.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
That would be
we would
sick.
love that. The Blue Man Group, I don't know. I just think they're cool anywhere.
Okay.
They're universal.
Cool.
You put them anywhere, and they're like, look, it's the Blue Man Group.
Put them in the outfield.
Like slam ball people, just like jumping.
Like on the
trampolines?
trampolines?
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Catching them and dunking?
Yeah.
Okay.
Little people wrestling, just like
The wrestling.
yeah,
And the...
they get hit with a ball.
Oh.
It's just part of the wrestling match.
Okay.
2 for 1.
Got
People love little people wrestling.
They
People
do.
love home run derbies. So
There you
it's
go.
like
Okay, 2 for 1 special.
and then my last one would be the guys outside of the stadium that are wearing stilts.
Okay.
Just because that would be funny.
That would be hilarious.
Yeah.
Them
And
fighting.
then the last one is also anyone around the age of Joe Biden.
Okay. It's a bunch of old people. A bunch of really old people. Just
Yeah, I
nice
think
and
any
neat.
of those would be better than just a bunch of kids that
Yeah.
get hit by line drives.
So true.
Yeah.
Those are great solutions.
The old cars one would be awesome.
That'd be great.
Getting
Smash!
getting smoked.
Just smoked.
I love those videos of like old cars getting hit with like stingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'd
Awesome.
be great.
I think old cars
That'd
would
be
be
good. Any more wagons?
That's all I got.
Okay, that was great. My wagon is Zion Williamson.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I thought you were talking about Mount.
No. Zion Williamson. He said that, first of all, he started the quote with being like, I'm 20, 21, 22 years old with all the money in
you
the
blame
world.
me?
Can you blame me? Second part of the quote was, I'm going to be better. LeBron has the blueprint.
Oh.
So he's going to be LeBron.
LeBron. Okay. Well, LeBron never cheated on anyone.
No.
So.
Has the blueprint for, like, health, I think, is what he was going for.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but maybe just in
I
every regard.
thought when he was referencing the 21-22 thing, he was talking about having
I think maybe the
having
food
sex
part.
with 2 different hookers.
Yes, and also the food part, maybe.
Right.
The taking care of his body part.
That would make more sense.
Yeah. I mean,
But
so Zion's going to start following the LeBron path. So
Okay,
so we'll be good
sweet.
with the Zion stuff.
Congrats to the Pelicans.
Yes. This is very interesting. I think you'd be interested by this. I think it's a wagon, but you could frame it in many different ways. Messi, the Messi effect for the MLS.
Yeah.
He is refusing to play on turf fields. And many of the MLS fields are turf in our NFL stadiums.
Oh, New England Revolution.
Yes. So what they're doing is they're just replacing turf fields with grass for the games
For
Messi
Messi.
plays. but the NFL will still not replace any of them with grass.
All right, so we need Patty Mahomes to be like only playing on grass.
If it feels like
they have no turf in Europe.
None. Yeah, all grass all the time. So yeah, it feels like if
classic
Mahomes,
lazy Americans.
Yeah, so classic.
Yeah.
Yep, so classic.
That's literally the only reason.
Yeah, and it's
It's like
cheaper.
slightly cheaper,
Yeah,
but like you are billionaires that own your team.
Right.
So-
So rich. Yeah. And so it feels like Mahomes, if you could just be like, hey, not playing, they're gonna be like, well, okay, maybe we'll consider.
They would. NFL would pay for it.
Crazy.
That's
and then
cool.
My last Wagon was Steph Curry.
WagOff was Steph Curry.
Wagon.
He didn't do anything cool.
Okay.
All right, we'll just skip over that.
Yep.
Yeah, how about Messi in the supermarket?
I didn't see that.
You didn't see what?
In the supermarket? I
Yeah.
didn't see Messi in a supermarket.
What?
No, I didn't.
Really?
How'd I miss it?
He was walking through the supermarket
Oh. In Miami?
with his whole family,
Oh, cool.
and he like wasn't getting
A
harassed
man of the people.
until the end.
Oh, yes.
And then he was like, it was funny. He was like, they were checking out, and he was like, give me the keys. I'm going to the car.
We need to leave right now.
Yeah.
Nice.
It was cool though.
WagOFFs.
I just did mine.
Great. Okay, I have two. The Northwestern football program. I don't know if you've seen that.
What? Did you not do WagOns?
I do WagOns. I'm not doing WagOFFs.
Oh, I went first with my WagOffs. So
Oh, cool.
whatever.
I don't know. I have my WagOffs. The Northwestern football program. I don't know if you've been following this
Haven't.
scandal.
Sounds.
So, first of all, their
I'm
coach.
thinking of the bowling team for something else.
I'm not familiar. Pat Fitzgerald, I think, is the
Okay.
coach for Northwestern.
Larry's brother.
Nope. One of the best young coaches in college football, and got a bunch of like looks a couple years ago when they had a really good season, and it's
Okay.
Northwestern, so they're not recruiting like crazy. Anyway, still, like, oh, Pat Fitzgerald, he'll be a guy. He'll
Sweet.
coach
Yeah,
a good
right on.
program one day. Like a bunch of kids, like I think double-digit kids, come out and saying that the hazing, I won't share the details, but reading them, it is like remarkably bad.
Like.
Like sexual.
Oh.
Yes. Like very sexual.
Like
yes.
Jalen Green.
Worse.
Ugh.
Yes.
No.
Yes. And
From the coach?
no, from like the upperclassmen.
Oh.
But it was like the hazing culture. It was like, this happened to me when I was a freshman, so I'm gonna assault you sexually.
Wisconsin volleyball.
Yeah, but that seemed much more consensual within the locker room.
Yeah.
This
Okay,
is
so
not. Yeah.
So they were raping the freshmen.
Yes.
What?
Yes. Like, yeah. I saw one with like a broom up some kids.
You
butt.
saw it?
No,
Oh,
Reddit.
oh,
Reddit,
okay.
yeah.
You saw it on Reddit?
No, I
Oh.
read it in words and print.
Okay.
Yeah, Pat Fitzgerald has been fired. So
Good.
Yeah, because he was like,
Get him out of there.
He was like very knowledgeable about it. He was like, yeah, this is the culture, hard nose. It's like, well, I don't know. Do we have like
What,
Like,
dude?
what are we doing? You know what I mean?
Classic football guys.
Like, oh god, it's 2020.
Nice practice. Here's a broom right up your butt.
Yeah, it's like, oh god.
Huh.
Yeah, WagOffs is the Patriots for not signing DeAndre Hopkins. We already discussed it.
Fucker.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Okay,
Oh.
that's the episode.
Are you sure?
Yes, we have to go.
Yes.
We'll be back soon. I
Time
can't
for
wait
dinner.
to talk about Barbie and Oppenheimer.
Yes.
I'm
Maybe
waiting to
you
go.
might see another episode on this weekend.
Yes,
Because
that'd be great.
It should be relevant.
Yes, very. Very excited for those.
Might
movies.
be back-to-back recording days.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
All right. And we'll see you. We'll see you then.
Yes.
Thank you.
Also, Messi is the worst football player ever.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
I'm not American, so I can talk about it.
Okay. What is your?
I was just saying that because everyone hates us for saying that.
Well,
I'm starting leaning into it.
We speak the truth.
I'm starting leaning into it.
Okay. We speak the truth.
Penaldo is the goat.
The goat.